How lucky are you to have another year? How lucky are you to have another chance? How lucky are you to have another day? How lucky are you to have another hour? How lucky are you to have another second? How lucky are you to have another video that you get to watch so you can ignite some fire under your behind and create the life that you want? How many more lifeboats is God going to give you? How many more times is life going to stick its neck out for you? How many more times is life going to look out for you? How many more times do I got to get in front of this camera and let you know that you have to put in 100% effort? You have to put in 100% effort. You have to put the work in. You have to try. You don't have to be perfect, but you got to try. It's that consistent effort that's going to get you to where you want to go. Slow progress is still better than no progress. And you got to understand something. It's a new year. It's a new moment. It's a new opportunity. It's a new chance. I had notes, man. I wrote down notes and bullet points, which I usually just speak off the dome anyways. But I had some notes of what you can do and stuff like that. Maybe we'll get into it. But God put this on my heart. And he said, let my people know, son. Let my people know that y'all get another chance. Let your brothers and sisters know that's watching this, that y'all get another chance to make this your year. You get another chance. You have another day, you have another hour, another second, another minute, another moment. And all you need in order to change your life is the present moment. All you need in order to change your life is right now. All you need in order to change your life is that energy of I'm up. I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm grateful. I have gratitude. Let's go and let's see where this takes us. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. We're not worried about nobody else. We forgiving people for what they did. We're forgiving people for the harm that they've done. We're forgiving people for not supporting us. We're moving into this year with forgiveness. We're moving into this year with love. We're moving into this year with peace. You have to understand something. Your heart got to be clean in order for you to win. Your heart got to be clean in order for you to win. So the inner self matters too. You can't carry all this baggage to the new year. Get rid of it today. Get rid of it now. Cleanse yourself, clean yourself. Understand that you got to be a better self. So your inner self matters as well. But the effort that you're putting in or the effort that you're not putting in is what's going to give you the results that you're looking for. Make sure that you're not hating on nobody. Make sure that you're not jealous. So as long as your heart is clean, now you get to look in the mirror. All you're left with is you. All you're left with is the effort that you're putting in or the work that you're putting in. And if you're not putting in any work, then that could be the reason why you don't see the results that you want. If you haven't healed who you are on the inside, if you're still holding grudges, if you still got hate for people, then that could be why you haven't been winning. That could be why 2023 wasn't your year. That could be why 2024 wasn't your year. But 2025 got to be your year. You got to go out here and win. And we can't focus on nobody else. That's why I use the word forgiveness. That's why I'm saying you can't care what nobody think. You can't care if people support you or not, because I need you to be locked in, fully locked in. I need you to be driven. I need this to be the year that you focus on you. I need this to be the year that you focus on you. And we're going to talk about this again for sure. But I need this to be the year where you focus on you. God told me to tell you that we got to focus on ourselves. We got to focus on what matters. We got to focus on our priorities. We have to focus on our loved ones, the people that do give us the positive energy in our life. We got to focus on that man in the mirror, who we looking at in the mirror, what we've done before and where we're going. We can't go nowhere if we don't know where we've been, if we can't accept our flaws, if we can't accept that we haven't been putting in the work. That's the first step in order to make this your year. You got to be honest with yourself and say, I didn't do nothing that I was supposed to do in 2024, or I wasn't the best version of myself in 2024. I made small strides, but now I want to make bigger strides. I was sort of consistent, but now I want to be truly consistent. So you have to admit your flaws. You got to admit what you did right. You got to admit what you did wrong. You have to put the work in. You have to put the energy in. You have to put the effort in. And people don't understand your work ethic. Family not going to understand your work ethic. Friends might not understand your work ethic, but this has to be your year. This has to be the year where you go ghost on all distractions. This has to be the year where you focused on everything that you need to be focused on. This has to be the year where you winning. This has to be the year where you, come on, man. This has to be the moment, because we don't know how many more moments we're going to get. We don't know how many more chances we're going to get. We don't know nothing, man. Only God knows. When he's done with us, he's done with us. When our time is done on this earth, then our time is done with this earth, man. But you here right now, you have an opportunity right now. And I want you to understand the privilege it is to be alive. The privilege it is where you get to change your life. The privilege that you have in order to live in the power of now, in order to be a better person. The privilege you have to be more Christ-like. The privilege you have to forgive others. And to most importantly, that's why I talked about forgiving others, because what I'm about to say, you have to do in order to make this year your best year. You have to forgive yourself for what you have not done. You have to forgive yourself for not locking in. You have to forgive yourself for not going to the gym. You have to forgive yourself for not being consistent, because that's how you move forward. You have to acknowledge where you lacked. You have to acknowledge where you went wrong. You have to acknowledge where you went astray. You have to acknowledge what you didn't do. You have to acknowledge these things. If you don't acknowledge it, then you won't see the changes that you want to see in your life. We have an opportunity. Don't waste the opportunity. We have a chance. Don't waste that chance. We have a moment. Don't waste that moment. We have life. Don't waste that life. We have family. Call your family. Check up on your family. We have friends that love us. Check up on your friends, right? That love you, that support you. We're not worried about people that's not choosing us. We're not worried about none of that. We're not worried about people who don't support us. We're not worried about sitting down and saying, oh, I put in the work, knowing that you didn't, because results show. Because the body that you have, it will show. We will see if you really put the work in or not. It's all about the input. That's what you'll see on the output. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about what you're going through. It doesn't care about how you feel. It doesn't care about none of that. It doesn't care about how you feel today. It doesn't care about what has happened to you. It's a cutthroat truth. And that's why I had to say it. That's why I had to let you know that this is real life, and that life gets real serious, and that if you don't put the work in, then you won't see the results that you deserve. You deserve those results. You deserve to see how you reach your full potential. But the truth is, if you don't put the work in, do you truly deserve it? If you don't put the work in, do you truly deserve to see where your life is headed? If you don't put the work in, do you truly deserve to see where your life is going? If you don't put the work in, do you truly deserve? Do you truly deserve? I believe you deserve it, but you have to be putting in the work. Hey, you don't put the work in once, bro, shame on you, bro. You don't put the work in a second time, you don't put the work in once. Let me correct it. If you don't put the work in once, it's okay. We forgive ourselves. You don't put the work in the second time. All right, maybe you just didn't see the opportunities that life was giving you. You don't put the work in the third time, it's like shame on you. And I feel like for many years we've been saying this my year, this my year, this my year, this my year. And it's like we have to actually make it our year this time around. We can't play around. And I want to give you your time back. I'm not here to talk your head off, right? We have 20-minute videos. We got 30-minute videos. We got 40-minute videos. We got hour-long videos. This video is going to be shorter because I want to give you back your time. I want you, after this video, to write down the goals that you have for 2025. This is what I had in my notes, right? I want you to write down the goals that you have for 2025. And I want you to ask yourself, what can you do in order to attain it? Is this attainable? What do I need to do in order to achieve it? What do I need to do in order to thrive? What do I need to do to actually surpass these goals, right? I'm reaching for the stars, and if I land on the moon, we'll be happy with that. But what can I do to actually reach the stars this time? What can I do to have plan A and make plan A? Not worry about plan B, not worry about plan C, not worry about none of that. What can I do to make this the mission, to make this where we're going? What can I do in order to change my life? What can I do in order to stay motivated? Well, maybe I got to trade in motivation for discipline. What can I do? And I need you to ask yourself that today, right now. What do I need from myself in order to make this upcoming year the best year possible? And if you're watching this in 2025, even though I'm dropping this on the last day of 2024, this is still applicable. What do I need from myself in order to make 2025 the best year that I ever lived? Because each year we're supposed to be evolving. Each year we're supposed to be growing. God is not giving you life to be mediocre. God is giving you life so you can evolve, so you can change, so you can be better, so you can get 1% better each day, and so you can inspire the next generation that comes after you, so we can leave the earth better and better and better than we found it, so we can impact more and more and more lives, so we can break generational curses financially, health wise. So I pray, man, I pray that you make this your year, that God continues to guide you. I absolutely got a lot of love for y'all, man, and what we've been able to accomplish on this channel, but I want to see you all win in your individual lives. What makes me so happy is when I get messages or DMs or just in the comment section that you guys are saying your videos changed my life, or I became more active in the gym, or I started to get closer to God and started to build that personal relationship with him. I just want y'all to know that I'm proud of you, and this is what growth looks like. This is what evolving looks like. This is what life is all about. We're not supposed to stay stagnant. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your year, and nobody can take that away from you but you. I'm going to repeat that one more time. This is your moment. This is your year. And nobody else can take that away from you but you.